Okay, pause. Before I pull this pin and launch this bad boy right in the middle of aisle 5 at a Lowe's hardware store, 4-year-old little Joey along with the rest of the 75 people are about to be part of one of the biggest massacres the local town has ever seen. 5 bad guys in masks have taken their positions at every entrance and now bullets are flying. Of course, out of all people, I just so happen to be here. But there's only one problem. I'm kinda out of ammo, but I do have this smoke grenade in my hand. I'm sure we all know what's about to happen here, but first, B-roll please. Okay, so let's cut the small talk. If you just watched the intro, you probably have a crap load of questions. The obvious being, why in the hell would I be walking around carrying a freaking smoke grenade? I mean, aren't those illegal to have? And what good is it going to serve you if you're out in public and you run into a situation similar to the intro in this video? Do you even know how to use one? Well, first and foremost, let me be the first to say that all are good questions. And it's totally understandable to go cuckoo when you're not familiar with seeing a guy catapulting a 1-pound piece of solid construction into the air that disperses a wide volume of smoke. I mean, I get it. The odds of you running into an hostile environment in the likes of this setting? Probably 1,000 to 1. But the odds of survival after running into the same situation, but this time getting shot because you've made yourself vulnerable due to the lack of self-education, I'd hate to say it, but the odds may not be in your favor. Now, I'm not saying to tap into your inner Batman and start propelling from the ceiling while shooting tranquilizer darts from your boot. I just want you to understand that it's 2020 and times have changed. Technology has evolved and the tactics that once were superior are now the weakest link. Nowadays, walking into a supply store with a Glock 19, a backup mag, and a tourniquet is like only having $1.50 in your pocket. You're restricted, but if you move right, you might make it out alive. On the other hand, the dark side has been known to not play by the rules, so my advice is to grab whatever resources that are available and use them to your advantage. I'm always finding ways to level up my EDC, and what other way than to equip my setup with a strategy that could potentially open up lanes to save others' lives as well as myself. The guys at Patriot Gear and Smoke have developed one of the most strategic, cost-effective, and clever smoke grenades that's military grade. Oh, and did I mention that it's 100% civilian approved? Adding a smoke grenade to your EDC might be able to get you out of those sticky circumstances. With about 50 to 90 seconds of burn time, you also might be able to flank the enemy and save 4-year-old little Joey after all. Not only are you able to bring the element of surprise to your EDC, but the smoke grenade can be used as a way of signaling if ever in a position where you have to reveal your location. To know more about this particular smoke grenade, I have the link down in the description. Now, some might say it's impossible to walk around with a big 6-inch diameter bulge in your pocket without giving up your cover. But this is where the Vertx Essential Bag comes into play. Located on the left-hand side, the Essential Bag has the perfect spot to hold the smoke grenade or any cylinder-like canisters of this size. What makes this Essential Bag smoke grenade combo great is that its quick access along with the other top essential items in this bag can benefit you if you set it up according to your preference. Kinda like the EDC Transit Sling review I did about a year ago. Same system, just a different configuration. For new subscribers, if you haven't watched the Transit Sling review and would like to get an example on how I set mine up, I have a link down in the description below. For the Vertx Essential Bag, I run a setup similar to the EDC Transit Sling, except since the Essential Bag has an extra zipper compartment, I've spaced out the items, giving myself more real estate to work with. Located in the biggest compartment, here is where I keep my Glock 19 and a spare mag. Holding both the magazine and G19 are the Vertx Tactigami material, which I'll also have both linked down in the description as well. The next zipper compartment is where the reasoning behind why I actually off-body carry. You have an admin side where you can store pens, pencils, and even chem lights. Maybe even some backup batteries for any weapon or handheld lights that you may carry. But there's also a slit in the back that's velcroed where you're able to add this 9.5 by 9.5 level 3A soft armor panel by Premier Body Armor. Weighing just under a pound, this armor panel is capable of protecting you to up to most pistol rounds and even a 12 gauge slug. The flexibility of this panel gives you the comfort you need, but overall, the cover you can manipulate if ever in a physical altercation. You can find these panels on the Premier Body Armor website for $124.99. To save you guys some cash, for 10% off, just use code ThinkThroughTech at the end of checkout. I'll also have a link for that down in the description as well. The third zipper compartment consists of a moly knitting that runs about 2/3 down the bag, which gives you plenty of space to set up any configuration that you feel is necessary. Here, I'm storing two 15-round backup mags provided by Condor's dual mag pouches. And for those who just cringed about the amount of ammo in this bag, yes, even my backup mags have backup mags. I'll also most likely throw in an IFAK in this section as well. Speaking of IFAK, the last zipper pouch is where I'm storing a cat tourniquet from North American Rescue. The Vertx Essential bag has made an impact on how I view everyday carrying. I mean, let's face it, off-body carrying is taking over the EDC game. Being able to equip any item into a bag that's low profile provides cover and concealment while harnessing my Metal Gear Solid Snake abilities. I think we can all call that a win in my book. If you find this review useful and plan on supplying your EDC bag with a smoke grenade after watching this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. To watch more content like this in the future, click the subscribe button and bell notification icon as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.